My name is Junior Mitchell from New Hampshire. Originally from New Hampshire, but reside elsewhere right now.
So
Yeah.
tell me, how long have you been a farmer?
Well, actually, I've been involved in that years now. It's something from grandmother, father, mother, everybody. I've been involved in that a long time now. I mightn't look so, but, I'm involved in that a long time. And you have to have a passion for it. It's not getting up in the morning and you might see somebody have a piece of cabbage or a piece of yam or something and you say, oh, I want to go and plant like that, and expecting it to look like that. It's not just so. It's a lot. You have to put in a lot into it, So it's something that I love, and you have real challenges here and there, with Praedial Larceny and, because I used to do livestock as well, and I get out of it because of, the thieving and stuff, I lost two goats in 1 week on this same area right here, and after that, I tell myself, I say, look, before I commit myself, I think I'm going to just get rid of them, because it's kind of difficult, that you have to put in so much and then you have who just want to come and reap and,
Tell me about the crops that you plant.
Well, actually, my main thing I do right now is I do a lot of tannia and a lot of, I do the yellow yam, which we call it atuta. I do moonshine, and I do a little laceborn as well, and I do the white yam. The white yam, yeah, I do, yeah. And mayok, I do a lot of mayok and thing too. And tannia. It's a demand now. They use it for all different kind of things. They make bread with it. They make porridge and all kind of things they use it to do right now, So.
Any particular reason as to why you got into those crops?
Well, see, over the years, we used to do a wide variety. We used to do like a lot of cabbage, carrot, and and them kind of thing and them. But basically, when you're into cabbage and carrot and like side and stuff, which are looking to go back into some side now, you have to pay a lot of more attention to it. That is one of the reasons why and I kind of a branch off, and I go back into me root crop and thing. Yeah, that is one of the reasons why. Because you have to pay more attention when when you have cabbage and carrot and them thing, you always have to be after tomatoes and them thing. It's something that I love, but you have to spend more time with it. So that is one of the reasons why I break off and go back into me yam and everything on a full time. So I'm looking to do a lot more, looking to go on a bigger scale right now, But as labor, it's kind of difficult right now. You don't really get, much people. I don't know, much people don't want to really get into farming and things. I don't know why. And like to work and stuff, it's kind of difficult. Get somebody to work. They come to work before 10 o'clock. They want to go, and you can't get where you're supposed to get. So that is one of the main thing, issue. We have.
Who do you supply your crops to?
Well, basically, my root crop, I supply real value and the two food fair granaries, food fair carnage, and I deal with Foodland Lagoon Road. You have sometimes, you might get something for the hotel, there and there,
How has it been going for you?
Well,
financially and otherwise?
Well, as I tell you, it have its ups and downs. But when it's good, it's good. And when it's tough, it's tough. So as again I say, sometimes okay, sometimes you plant all this yam as you see here. You plant all this yam, And you know, when time come for harvesting, you know what you spend, you know, it's like, you know, and that's one of the things when you put out so much and then you're expecting to get, and it don't happen the way that you should, it don't happen for you. You know, I think some people say about get dung speed because it happened to me a lot of times. You know, somebody might plant, you know, like you might plant that 300-400 whole tannia, and you're telling yourself, well, something gonna happen, you know, and then when time come for harvesting, if the thieves don't come and harvest before you, when you go sometime, you know, it's, you know, you don't really get what, you know. So as I tell you, it's a challenge, but I mean, when things are good, they're good. So I, you know, as I tell you, I like growing it, so I know it's like, it's not something that I adapt in this morning or yesterday morning, so I know what to look out for, you know. Yeah.
So that you have been farming for quite some time. It's something that you started, you know, as a little boy coming up with your parents.
Yeah.
How would you say farming has changed over the years?
Well, I think, you know, you have some changes right now, simply because you have machine now, we're getting machine to come and prepare the land for you. Because how I know the older folks when I growing up, they used to have a thing called maroon, you know, your cook pot, and like 10 people come and help you, and you know, then again, next time, them organize and you go and help them. That's how I know they used to do it before, you know. And then, you know, and it's, as you see, it's a lot to fuck and things. So I think there's a lot to go, it's a long way to go still, you know. But I think, you know, I think the minister now in agriculture, the way he speak and, you know, what I think he have a passion to, I'm looking forward to see that, you know, things could happen, not only for everybody involved in farming, whether livestock, whether, you know, whatever. I'm looking forward for everybody to get the fair share.
What would you say is the most important thing your parents or grandparents would have taught you about farming that you are applying today?
Well, I'm going to tell you something. One thing I learned, the way I grew up and the way I see it now is two different things. I didn't know this thing as hanging out on block and going and all by shop and all them kind of thing. I didn't know them thing. The little time that we had to go in the garden, pick up nutmeg, we crack cocoa, we go and weed carrot bed, you go and look after your sheep, you look after your cow, we look after the cow. You know, it's a lot, you know, that, and that's one thing I will always say about, you know, I happy the way in which I grow. You understand? Even the mountain Jew, which I always call babash, you know, I go in that too. I used to boil that too as well. You understand? So I know everything. It's everything. You understand? And I will tell you, but I say everybody can be lawyer, doctor, whatever. You must have people to, you know, to get stuff, yeah, to prepare food for people to get, you know. I think that, you know, some of the young people, and you remember, young people need incentive. If you give them good incentive, I think that we'll see a lot. We could go on and on. You understand?
Out of all of the crops that you cultivate, do you have a favorite one?
Me? Yeah. Well, I will go down far to tell you like the yellow yam.
Why is that?
Well, I think the yellow yam is much healthier than any other yam, but a lot of people don't know. And a lot of people prefer the white yam. You understand? That's one of the things, and I like it. I'll eat it anytime. I like it. Tannia, I don't really use much tannia. I use little tannia, you make a little log. You know, the older folks, they call it tannia / wood wash. All kind of name they call tannia. You understand? And thing, you know, but I have a passion with my to yam, and you know, I love planting it, you know. Once I have the health and strength, you know, to do what I gotta do, it's only the master to stop me from doing that.
Okay. Do you have a specific technique that works best for you
in the land? Well, actually, like the yam, planting the yam now, I used to put the bed, put the bank separate, But then, and my cousin who did with me on a full time, he just did me full time. When I do think about it, and then I look at it on my phone, and I talked to him about 6 years ago. I tell him, I say, Carl, you know what? We have to adapt that dog. He go save us more with getting the sticks and stuff. So instead of putting the banks like one here and one there, we make the bed. You see like how the bed is right here, where your foot is, that's the bed right here. Right, so as it is now, you know, you separate it. So you plant it, come right down, and when you're ready for stick, the yam shoot, you measure, and you put one stick here. I can show you. Well, I'm on camera anyway, so. Yeah. Okay, so here you are. Right. You see it's like this. Alright, put it on this here, right here. So you take in right here. And then the next one. Put the next one like this. Not everybody seen that? Alright, here we go now. You see? To me, it saves us more. Some people use card and all kind of things, you know? It's like that. So then I need one more. Here, I put one more here. You place the sticks, right? And then the yam start to bust some more for come up. You wrap it around and you tie it. You avoid it from running to go and tie up with the others. When you tie up with the others, it create problem for you when you have to do the weeding and stuff. And then you give them, it's problem for them to grow and stuff. So you must have to, you have to do it like this. Once you get a little longer, that's what the stick is for. Right up. So then when you're weeding, it's easier for you to weed and to go through. Some people plant pumpkin between the yam. I do it too, but not all the time, because sometimes when you run it, it'll be tie up. You know, when the garden start to cover and stuff, as you can see here. That's the drain come up. So that's sort of a row. So you have corn and peas come up. And I just put a few stools of pumpkin right there, that's all.
What would you say to someone who is thinking about getting into farming or getting into your type of farming, planting root crops for a living?
I'll give them the urge to go for it. Yeah, I will tell them to go for it. One of the things is that, as I tell you, you have to have a passion for it, you know, and you have to take it stage by stage. You understand? And again, the first time you start, what you might looking for, sometimes you will not get, you don't get it. You can't give up. You have to go for it. Anybody who tell me right now, I just give people a lot of encouragement. Tell them, boy, look, that is the way to go. Do what you have to do. You understand? And the word I always use. If you don't do what you have to do, nobody will do it for you. So you have to do what you have to do. And I always tell people that. You understand? So anybody want to go into that now, I give them my 2 hands. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it.